Welcome back, Hollywood Insiders. If you're here, you're probably curious about one of the most shocking revelations in the entertainment world. That's right, we're talking about George Clooney's divorce and the jaw-dropping details revealed by none other than his close friend, Brad Pitt. What really happened behind the scenes of Hollywood's golden couple? Stick around to find out, because we're uncovering secrets, untangling rumors, and exploring the truth like never before. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to our channel for more exclusive celebrity news. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss the next big story. Let's get started. George Clooney and Amal Alamuddin were the couple that made us believe in fairy tales. From their glamorous Italian wedding in Venice to their charitable endeavors, they were the power couple who seemed to have it all: beauty, brains, and love. Amal, a renowned human rights attorney, brought sophistication and purpose to George's life, while George's charm and wit seemed to complete Amal's picture-perfect image. For years, their marriage appeared rock solid. They welcomed twins Ella and Alexander, and their home seemed filled with love and laughter. But as we've learned from Hollywood, appearances can be deceiving. Brad Pitt and George Clooney have been more than just co-stars, they've been brothers in arms throughout their Hollywood journey. Whether they were pulling off heists in Ocean's 11 or teasing each other in interviews, their bond has always been evident. What many didn't know, however, was just how deep their friendship ran. Brad has been a pillar of support for George, especially during his struggles behind closed doors. In a candid interview, Brad opened up about conversations he had with George during the most turbulent times of his marriage. So, what went wrong in this seemingly perfect union? According to Brad, the cracks didn't appear overnight. George, who had long been Hollywood's most eligible bachelor, struggled with the drastic lifestyle shift that came with marriage and fatherhood. Brad revealed that George often spoke about feeling a loss of identity. George is a free spirit, Brad said. He thrives on spontaneity and adventure. But over time, he felt like he was losing himself in the responsibilities of being the ideal husband and perfect father that everyone expected him to be. Brad added that while George deeply loved Amal and his children, the pressure to uphold their public image began to weigh heavily on him. Another challenge was the couple's drastically different lifestyles and ambitions. Amal's career as a human rights lawyer often required her to travel the globe, attending high-stakes meetings and court cases. George, on the other hand, found himself yearning for a simpler life, one where he could focus on his personal passions and spend more time with family. Brad revealed, George and Amal tried hard to bridge that gap. They respected each other's work and made efforts to align their schedules. But in the end, their individual needs and dreams just didn't match up. During one heart-to-heart, George reportedly told Brad that he felt like he was living two lives, one for himself and one for the public. He said, "Brad, I feel like I'm losing the joy in the things I used to love. Everything feels like a performance." That hit me hard, Brad shared. Brad went on to explain that George wasn't blaming Amal for his struggles. Instead, he blamed the pressures of fame and the unrealistic expectations placed on celebrity marriages. George told me, "Amal is incredible. She's brilliant, loving, and supportive. But sometimes, love isn't enough to keep two people together when their worlds are pulling them in opposite directions." Amal, for her part, handled the situation with grace and dignity. Brad commended her for being understanding and compassionate throughout their marital challenges. "She's not just an incredible lawyer, she's an incredible human being," Brad said. Sources close to Amal revealed that while she was heartbroken by the separation, she respected George's need for personal growth. The couple reportedly agreed that their children would remain their top priority, and they continue to co-parent with mutual respect and love. So, where does George Clooney stand today? According to Brad, George is taking time to reflect and rediscover himself. He's focusing on his children, his friends, and the simple joys of life. Brad hinted that George might even step away from Hollywood for a while to enjoy a quieter existence. "George has been through a lot, but he's resilient," Brad said. "He's finding his way back to the things that make him happy, and that's what matters most." Fans have often speculated about how George's personal struggles might impact his friendship with Brad. But according to Brad, their bond has only grown stronger. "We've always been there for each other," Brad said. "No matter what happens, George will always be my brother." And there you have it, the real story behind George Clooney's divorce, straight from the man who knows him best, Brad Pitt. It's a tale of love, sacrifice, and the courage to let go when it's the right thing to do. What do you think about Brad's revelations? Do you agree with George's decision to prioritize his happiness? Let us know in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into Hollywood's biggest stories. Turn on notifications so you're always in the know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.